we need to be wise. If you're not wise enough, you can't handle problem. You only cause problem and problem. So how you handle? Everything is like that. Whatever you want to do. You want to just keep fighting, criticize so many people, you can go on, carry on. Because one enemy you have. What's the next? If you have one enemy, what's the next? No.
Two enemies.
Two enemies. After two enemies, what's the next? 4 enemies. Times 2. It only gets more and more. Now, true story. I went to New York. A student of mine is a sergeant in New Jersey. And he decided to make a swimming pool at his backyard. Right. So he called the crane to dig the big hole. It's just a backyard, you make a swimming pool, you need to dig up a lot of soil. So the crane come up like that. And then behind his house, there's a neighbor. And then one day he called the police. And then he said, making noise. So they came along, they start to fight. You shouldn't do that, and then eventually they hit each other because just the crane making a hole. And he said, and then when I came, he said, it's on and about 7 months. So eventually fixes the swimming pool. But the neighbors hate him. And then even and go to, they have an argument, almost go to court. And then from now on, they are not allowed to close to each other. But the neighbor, I said to him, the one mistake we made is, and then he find out what happened is the neighbor, the son passed away just before, almost around the time when he started to dig. In somehow, you live in a house, there's a big hole in front of you. Do you like that? Do you like that? No. Do you like that? It already break their feng shui. So the weaker person in the house will die. Digging a hole, what does it mean? Yeah. Why would we have a hole in the house, in the land? Huh? Grave. That's right, grave. So assign to your neighbor in front of you, somebody going to die. If you believe feng shui. Remember I said Chinese the philosophy is unit. Everything reflect. Fingers reflect the organ. House directions reflect. What else happened in front of you? A hole, you're going to bury something, isn't it? So his son already have a problem for kidney. The father already donate one kidney to the son. And then, but last 6 months, the son passed away. Just begin to dig a hole. And then the whole family so upset that time. But and suddenly, at the same time, we dig a big hole, and then the crane come along, like that. How upset. So they just burst out all the anger. And, and then complain so many times. So almost 3-4 times the police came. But although he is policeman, law is law. So come together, and then they're not allowed to see each other. And then he told me, he said, there's a big problem, just a swimming pool. I said, are you going to move out? He said, no. Is your neighbors going to move out? No. So you got to live together for a long time. Am I right? Yeah. So why, when you make a swimming pool before, go to lock the door, and do you mind? My kids is, like to have someone swimming. So I would like to make a swimming pool. Do you mind, to build over there? Is anything bother you? Talk first. And then see how they think. Even don't write a letter. Do you know why? Now don't email to your friend. Your neighbor. Neighbor is worse than your friends. You know, he can do all kind of things you never imagined. Tell you. Don't upset your neighbor. Don't email for complaint. Talk. Except the government. That's okay. Yeah. Talk. Talk to if you that's your friend. No matter how bad the neighbor, at the end you have to live together. More fight, more words. It's the same as a family. So you should knock the door. The best way, Christmas time, send them a card. Send them a flower, fruit. Now one enemy becomes 4 enemies. One friend you build out. Eventually 100 friends. Or thousands of friends. How happy you will be. You cannot appease everybody, but you don't need to angry everybody. Right? Those people you can please, you enjoy together, get along together. What's your question?
No, I was thinking about the one enemy, the worst enemy you can have, that can be yourself.
You know why you have you become worse enemy? Because you have no friend. At the end, even yourself become enemy. But that's got to be, you have so many enemies. Begin with, then you become your own enemy. Yeah, that's what you live in hell.
From the other enemies, but you cannot run away.
You can. That's why I'm here to helping you. You know, after in this lecture, you're thinking slightly different. I just put one seed in your mind. Might not grow. Might grow when you suffer. Oh, remember my good chef say that. That time. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. He's just like my students. You write simple. I should ask them. What's the problem? Just ask. Still, we think, they will think, oh, I think it's not a good idea. But what's the best solution? If my friends, maybe you move the string to that side. At least he knows, he accepts it, or they accept it. That makes difference. Now, so I put the seeds in your mind and ready for you when you need it. That lecture, someone said, oh, nothing to do with Qigong, I'm just talking about health. Do you think if your mind is not clear, your heart's not changed, your Qigong will be good? No. Your heart's not good, your Qigong, even you do it just external. Just, boys, after 5 years, still not healthy because you're so angry. But in a way, I heard that story. I start to let go, enjoy. The Qi fall better. It together. Health is not just physical. Mind and body together. I teach you body, but I can't help your mind. And except the lecture, story. I tell stories. Every story helps. Put a little bit there, put a little bit there, put a little bit there. After 3 years, so many stories, so many lectures, eventually you start to turn. You get better. Yeah. Everything you do. So go back to this one. We should have someone above us. You see, you have mentor, parents, teachers. Yeah. Any teacher in music, and everything, you particularly the wise one. That's important. The wise, you can dare to point out your mistake. Even your parent scared to tell you wrong. Yeah.
Do you think you can choose your own parents?
You can't. It's your fate.
No, I mean, do you think if you have the wrong parents, if they want to kill you and rape you and molest you and don't give you any food, do you think there's...
Stay away from them.
Then, do you think you can choose your own parents?
Oh, you mean
instead of wrong parents? Because
you can actually you can choose someone above you who
yes, to
be your direction, your wise person, one mentor. But you still, how bad your parents? They still, when they need something, you can help them.
Oh, but adopted children.
Foster children, that's the parents, it's still their own parents, equally own parents, because they really raise you.
But you,
And it's,
you come from a Buddhist country. No, I don't know if you're Buddhist yourself, but you believe that you can live again. It's a problem because
okay.
In my
No, it's not philosophy.
Hmm?
It's not about religion. It's about what I'm saying, is it right? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it good?
I have a problem because if you think that you have more than one life, you can let your parents kill you in this life and you can go on because you have another life. I think I have only one life.
Okay.
If my mother wants to kill me, I want to stay away from her.
Correct.
And I want to,
That's wise, like the boy.
and
The
I
mother
want
wants.
to have another mother, and I want to choose a mother who is kind to me.
So did it work?
No, I think it's not my problem. I think
It's not your problem, really.
no.
Other people's problem. No, good person or bad person.
No, because I think it's more it's an ideal world you're talking about. Because many
I'm not talking about ideal world. I'm talking about if you want to be better person, what will you do? How will you do it?